Hi, I'm Chuck Bentley, and thanks for joining us for this edition of Crown TV. You know, this is an exciting time for our ministry. In fact, just after our recent board meeting, the chairman of our board, Tom Darden, made this statement. He said the turnaround that's going on at Crown right now is nothing short of stunning. And I agree with him. God is at work, and He's doing some amazing things. He's bringing us new people. He's given us new products. He's given us breakthrough in so many areas of this ministry right now, and you're going to hear all about it in this upcoming broadcast. I also want you to stay tuned to meet a new member of the Crown team. His name is Greg Lewis. I'm extremely excited that God brought us someone with such experience, capability, and a heart for the Lord. You're going to meet him. All this coming up on Crown TV.
Welcome to Crown TV. We are filming from Knoxville, Tennessee, and this afternoon we are in the Square Room. This is 4 Market Square in downtown Knoxville. Jim and Lori Clanaris manage this operation, and this facility is actually used by a couple of churches here in town. It's a great outreach program, and we're just so happy that they have allowed us to use this facility today for filming this episode of Crown TV. In the last couple months, we've been talking about how God's really been blessing the ministry. We've been growing here domestically. We've been changing the structures internationally, and we've been experiencing growth and just amazing ministry transformation around the globe. And one of the things that I've been highlighting is the fact that we really need to have some key leadership positions filled within the ministry. As you guys know, we have 3 primary channels in which we serve our customers, both domestically and internationally. And when I say customers, I'm talking about ministry partners. And so we know it's personal finance, careers, and business. And Jan Strijdom, about a year ago, came from South Africa as the VP for the Career Channel. He's now working out of our office in Atlanta. He's been doing a wonderful job with Alette. So much has been happening there. We realized that we needed to have VPs for the other 2 channels. It is not easy to find somebody that's highly qualified, that's been called by God to lead those areas, and we've been in a long and exhaustive search. And Greg, I just can't thank you for being here, being a part of the family. We've interviewed so many different people, and your background is just spectacular. I just want to introduce our home audience to Greg Lewis, our new VP of the Business Channel.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. I just want you to know how excited I am to be a part of the Crown team, and looking forward to working with you and working with the entire Crown financial team to fulfill the great mission that we have, and also to raise the funds to accomplish it.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about your background. One of the things that was very impressive to me is you've been a CEO, you've run your own organization, you've been involved in nonprofit ministry, very impressive nonprofit background. You have an international business experience, a lot of international experience within China. So you take a look at all these things that God has blessed you with in your career, and He's developed you, I think, for a time just as this. We need somebody with that skill set. But tell the home audience a little bit about your background.
Well, sure. I appreciate that very much, Bob. Yes, I've been a serial entrepreneur. I've been starting, building, and really transforming U.S. and international companies for almost 30 years. Prior to joining Crown, I was the CEO of an international export management company that helped U.S. companies market and sell their products around the world. I've also served as Executive Director of Lutheran Hour Ministries, an international faith-based media and volunteer organization that had offices in over 40 countries.
Well, Greg, one of the things that I'm really excited about is that you're also a resident of the great state of Tennessee. You and your wife have your home in Nashville.
Franklin.
And we have something else that's in common. And your wife actually was a Lady Vol, played basketball here at the University of Tennessee, and you've got 3 beautiful daughters. So how about you tell us a little bit about your family?
Sure. I'm actually married to my high school sweetheart, Jennifer, who we are both graduates of the University of Tennessee. We have 3 daughters. Our oldest daughter is an English professor at Cal State in San Bernardino, California. Our daughter Becca is an actor in Boston, Massachusetts, and our youngest daughter Elizabeth is a media coordinator for Bridgestone Americas in Nashville, Tennessee.
And so we are so excited to have Greg Lewis as the new member of the Crown family. He is the new VP of the Crown Business Channel. So what does this mean to our viewers at home? Greg is going to be working not only with business leaders and community leaders here in the United States, but also globally. And as some of you know, over the last few months, the Crown Home Office has been working with our board and making subtle changes to the way that Crown, the Home Office, interfaces with our global ministry partners. And that would be global partners within various countries and regions around the globe, whereas in the past we haven't had direct communication with many of these business and community leaders. Now we're opening up the channels. We want Chuck to be able to dialogue more frequently with these leaders around the globe. We also want our ministry partners globally to be able to interface and dialogue with our channel managers. So the channel managers, the VP of Personal Finance, the VP within Careers, and Greg, you as the VP of the Business Channel, be able to listen and hear the needs of our ministry partners and leaders from around the globe as we develop product and service to serve them and to support them in their ministry. So this is very key. You know, we're very excited about this. We want to increase communication. Our goal is to increase effectiveness and expand ministry around the globe. And Greg, you are a vital part of the way that we serve our leadership around the globe, and we just can't thank you for being here. I really believe that God's called you for a time such as this. Your background in so many areas is exactly what we've been looking for, and we're happy to have you here on staff.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you, and I'm looking forward to working with you in this great ministry and raising the funds to accomplish it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jim Clanaris, Vice President of Sales and Delivery for Crown Financial, and I'm so excited to be talking to you today. There are several things that I want to discuss, and I think you'll be excited to hear all three of the items that I want to cover. The first thing I want to talk about is you well know that we've had lots of changes going on, and we're continuing to make change inside the field organization. So as we look at the future, we basically have three buckets that we're operating in. We have seminars, that John Riley is managing the seminars department for us. Susan Ellington is managing our products and our programs. And we're excited to talk about a third bucket that you've not yet heard of, and it's really the resurgence of our Money Map coaches in the marketplace. This is a third piece to the puzzle that we're going to talk about, and I'll talk about this in just a few minutes. Okay, so let's talk about these three buckets in a little bit more detail. The first thing I want to talk about is the seminars bucket. John Riley has been working behind the scenes to really perfect and perform, bringing in a lot of new seminar instructors to the system. We are excited to say that there's a new seminar instructor training course that's being had on April the 14th through the 17th, just coming up right about a month from now in Atlanta, Georgia. We have 12 seminar instructors that are becoming certified, and they are from all over the United States. As a matter of fact, 7 of the 12 are actually Crown Associates, and there's 12 different states represented. So we're really excited about the seminar instructor training program coming up. My kudos to John and his team, to Dave Scobie for all the work going on behind the scenes. We appreciate everything that's going on, and job well done. In the second bucket, I want to talk a little bit about an upcoming promotion. This is in Susan Ellington's bucket, if you will. Around programs and products. We are going to talk a little bit about a promotion that's going to start tomorrow. And the promotion is called the SALT Plan. We're focusing as an organization during the remaining month of March and the month of April around the SALT program. We want to get the entire organization focused on one product, going system-wide to see how much we can impact the marketplace. Chuck Bentley is going to be presenting a great webinar that's going to be available tomorrow. And for your eyes only, you can click on the link right below here to see the seminar previous to any of our constituents viewing. I want you to each go and watch the seminar, and then know that tomorrow you need to pull the trigger and send this link out in an email to all of your constituents. In addition to you doing this, Lee in our marketing department is going to be sending a blast using our new Act On program to literally thousands, if not tens of thousands of constituents across the United States. Our goal Our goal is to reach 500 new churches, have them preview this seminar, and we have a call to action that Chuck is going to talk about at the end of the seminar. This is an exciting promotion. We have a specific goal to sell 50,000 SALT Plan books. In addition to that, we are offering a free companion guide to any church organization that wants to use this as a small group study for their church. Let me talk about the third bucket. The third bucket is the Money Map coaches. I have spent a lot of time looking at an opportunity to reutilize the Money Map coaches, and I have to tell you, we're dedicated to the Money Map coach program and really the resurgence of this program in a way that enables us as a ministry to reach countless thousands of individuals. We know that during the last couple of years, we have kind of ignored, not for intentional reasons, but we've kind of ignored the Money Map coaches. We are now dedicated to restoring that, and we are bringing in an individual named Gary Ledford. Gary will be starting with us effective today. And you will all meet Gary sometime in the near future, I'm sure, on Crown TV, or you'll hear about it in our newsletter that's going to be coming out starting next month. But Gary comes to us from the coaching and training background. You can actually go to the website today and look at his bio to learn a little bit more about Gary. But Gary is a phenomenal Christian man who has great insight and ability, and I know we're all going to prosper from that. If you're watching this and you are a Money Map coach, let me plead with you to please give us another chance to help restore this program. We need your help if we're going to reach the number of people, and we are dedicated to restoring the program. And just one last thing to close. I want to notify you all that we're adding depth to our field organization. We have hired 2 new people to take care of areas in which we have voids. We've got a young lady coming in to cover Tennessee, Georgia, and South Carolina. And we have a gentleman that's going to be covering Eastern Michigan and the state of Ohio. 5 states that we really have voids in, and we're really excited for the addition of these new individuals. So stay tuned to hear more about their roles and the things that we're going to have happen in these markets. But we're just really excited as an organization on where we're going. We're starting to put structures and processes in play, and I think everybody's going to be happy to see where we're going as an organization and the tide that is changing as we move forward. This is Jim Clanaris on Crown TV. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Bob Dickey, and I just wanted to give you a couple housekeeping items and some points of encouragement that I think you guys will all be excited about. I mean, you've obviously just met Greg Lewis, our new VP of the Business Channel. We've got a couple of new hires that I also want to fill you in on. We have 2 new area managers that have been brought on full-time to help us in various regions around the United States. We have a couple new home office staff that we've hired. Importantly, we've brought on a brand new CFO. He's been working with us as a contractor for a while, but it's been made official that he is now a part of the home family, and probably at the next Crown TV next month you will be able to meet him personally and get to know a little bit about his background. But he's a very impressive individual, has a nonprofit background as well as a corporate America background, a former executive at Coca-Cola. So the Lord is really blessing us and this ministry and answering your prayers. One point in particular I'd like to highlight. If you were to take a look at the financial performance of this organization this time last year and compare it to today, and we are finishing up closing our fiscal year, we have a 164% improvement. This is nothing short of a miracle. The Lord really has answered your prayers, the faithfulness of so many of our volunteers and leaders around the globe who have locked arms with us in tough, challenging economic times, continuing to serve and expand ministry globally. You know, Chuck just came back from South Africa on a mission trip there and was watching how the Lord is using our volunteers and our leaders to serve over there. The project in Malawi, I'm sure you guys will be hearing more about this in Do Well magazine and talks that Chuck's given. But he has just been moved to see how various regions of the globe have been experiencing growth, and it's really comes from the faithful donors at home who have been supporting this ministry for many years, and so many of our prayer partners who have just really kept us in the leadership in your prayers at home. And so I just wanted to make sure to pass on this good news to you. Thank you for your faithful support and your prayers. Continue to pray for us. We have very big plans for this coming year. We're bringing on the appropriate staff. We're restructuring certain things. And we just know that the Lord is continuing to call Chuck to speak the truth and speak the gospel around the globe as he travels. And so our job here is to continue to support him in all that he does. And I just wanted to share the good news with you guys. Thanks so much. God bless.
Well, you can see why I'm so excited and encouraged about all that God is doing in our midst right now. Now, I have two favors to ask of you. First, tomorrow we're going to do the very special webinar, and we're looking to get pastors and church leaders to come and see what we're doing around the SALT plan. I'm going to do a very special teaching for that event. We've already had a great response to it, but here's what I'd like you to do. Between now and then, use your social networks, your contacts, open up the Rolodex or call some of your key church leaders and ask them to be a part of that webinar. I know they'll be glad they did. And here's the second thing. If you haven't made plans to join us for our training that's coming up April 10th and 11th, I want you to be there. We've got a great lineup. It's going to be well worth your time, and I believe a very strategic turning point in the history of Crown Financial Ministries. Well, God bless each one of you. I just want to say thank you. I am encouraged by what's happening. God has assembled an incredible team. And although we've had 35 great years of legacy, the best days are yet to come. I hope to see you in April right here in person. Until then, keep serving the Lord. I appreciate you very much.